Hi everybody, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights, and this message is for all of our beautiful earth signs. This is for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, okay? So guys, listen, this is your actual life and love energy for Mercury retrograde. Mercury is going to go retrograde at the end of September, going into October. So I'll say, because we do have shadow periods and all that stuff, so I'll say about October 15th. After that, things will be a lot more clear. You'll be able to think better. You'll feel better. Things will start to really move along. Even during Mercury retrograde, some things can actually work out for you guys, right? But we have to still be careful with the decisions that we make, the choices that we make, the things that we say. So, in other words, watching our spending habits, watching our health, watching, again, I would watching our composure, making sure that we are not saying things that we regret later on. So it's going to be very important that we kind of stay grounded, okay? It's so important for you earth signs to stay grounded. I cannot stress that enough. That means meditate, eat right, pray if you need to. That means go out for a walk, get some fresh air if you're feeling really down or frustrated about something. Catch up on your reading. Do something positive, okay? Try to find ways to be of service this season. So, because this is the last Mercury retrograde of the year, all right? So I do have some energy cards here, some chakra cards here. This is one of my favorite decks. So I'm just going to get right into this, guys, because I don't want to, you know me, I will go and go and go. So, hold on. All right. All right, so let's just see. We're going to pull out Capricorn, then Taurus, and then Virgo. And then I'm going to try my best to get some clarity for you guys, okay? Let's see what your overall energy is during the last Mercury retrograde of 2021. I'm so excited that this is the last one. All right, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Wow. Interesting. So, Virgo, let me tell you something. I tried to do your reading before, like prior to this, and this card here popped out. And I mean, I tried to do all of you guys reading prior to this, and it literally is interesting how things kind of shifted, you know. But I do see isolation here, Virgo, and my whole point is when I tried to do it before, it came out then. And the thing is, it actually fell out towards the Capricorn side. And I was like, I'm going to put it back in the deck because I want to make sure, like, this is you. This is your energy, right? So I was like, wow. So I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, this is some crazy stuff. Like, like, who would have knew that it would have actually popped back out? So I don't know. You guys didn't see it, so you probably like, whatever. Like, but Virgo, what's going on? You're feeling isolated. People are inviting you out, calling you out, wanting to have a good time. I mean, you just had a birthday. You should be definitely feeling yourself. You guys are evolving, Virgo. So I want to know definitely why isolation is here. Are you feeling closed off? Are you going back into hermit mode? Because you do know in the traditional tarot deck, the hermit represents your energy, right? So I wonder if that's what's going on, but I will go back to it, okay? What we have, Capricorn, you have grief. Maybe you have experienced some type of grief and you're going to utilize Mercury retrograde to actually heal through some current storms or some storms that you were already previously going through. You could be actually healing from that, going back to therapy. Maybe if you never had therapy before, maybe you will sign up for some type of counseling or coaching session. This is going to be a very important time for you, Capricorn, because you are embarking on a journey where it's like you don't see nobody. It's kind of like you guys are doing tunnel vision and you're like, okay, it's kind of like you're blocking everything out to go after your goals, and something is still emotionally not right within. So it could have something to do with obviously something personal, like relationships around you. Maybe you sat back and realized maybe the most important people to you, maybe that are not around, or maybe not around to help you celebrate. Okay, it could just be a really, really I don't want to say emotional time for you, but you're definitely going to be in your feelings, just because it seems like your heart is just, I feel like you're craving something, like you're craving that, that sense of Like, you don't want to feel empty, and you don't want to feel that loss again. So whatever it is that you were facing in the last 7 months or the last year or so, Capricorn, this is your breakthrough season, okay? So you utilize this Mercury retrograde to heal, you know, to forgive someone, to take time to even forgive yourself, okay, Capricorn? This is going to be interesting. It's so important that you guys work through the healing process. If you need to go to marriage counseling, do the marriage counseling. If you feel like you need to talk to your doctor about some things, do that. If you are feeling, and I want to say this to all of you guys, actually, really quickly, Capricorn, I'm sorry. I want to say this to all of you guys. You know, this Mercury retrograde is going to happen in the sign of Libra. So that means, of course, there's going to be some challenges there. And Taurus, you and Libra share the same ruling planet, Venus, but you both seek pleasurable things, you know, pleasure in life, pleasure in love, pleasure. And, you know, with you, it's more about stability. But with Libra, it's more about the freedom to just be able to do the things that they want to do, the freedom to travel, the freedom to live their best life. But for you, it's more about your stability and being more in tune with your emotions. So this is interesting, okay? And I'm pointing this out because Libra energy can be very, well, it's an air sign, you know, so it can be very, like, aloof sometimes. So maybe Virgo, maybe that is why you're feeling really isolated, because Libra can sometimes go, you know, inside a lot. You know, they think a lot. They overanalyze. They can also be very indecisive. So if you guys are feeling a bit indecisive at this time during Mercury retrograde, trust me, it's not just you. It's the, you know, the universal sign. Okay, that's what Mercury retrograde does. Okay, Mercury is the planet that represents communication, technology, and it does represent all sorts of communication, sexual communication, intimacy, you know, yeah, so verbal communication, technical communication. Like, so if you guys are like emailing, or maybe you send a text message, I would suggest that you all double check your work. Okay, make sure that you did communicate. Make sure that you did send that email. Make sure that you are following through with your plans. Make sure that you guys steer clear from contracts. Do not be in a hurry to sign a contract. Don't be in a hurry to make a decision. Take your time. And that's what I love about you, Taurus, is that normally, for all of you guys, actually, you like to kind of ease your way in. But Taurus, you guys are definitely the ones who will literally analyze everything, okay? All of you guys together, I believe, are calculated thinkers. You guys will literally sit there and put out the pros, the cons, what can go good, what can go bad, you know, what can actually work out in my favor, like what can happen. I will tell you, earth signs, though, all of you will be okay during this Mercury retrograde. Of course, it does depend on, you know, your moon sign, of course. Like, if you have a moon in Pisces, for example, you may feel a bit emotional. Or if you have, like, your moon in, like, Scorpio, or if you have, like, your moon in, like, some really emotional sign, like Aquarius, for example. You know, that, you know, those sensitive energies, you know what I mean? So, like, for me, for example, I have my moon in Taurus. So for me, I know that I may be a bit extra sensitive at this time. And not just when interacting with people about myself, but just being more sensitive to other things around me, you know, other people, situations. You know, and this is why I refuse to answer my phone during Mercury retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not doing it. Okay? You won't have me on the phone. Like, I'm not in the mood for that, okay? So, and it may be the Taurus in me. I'm not in the mood for that right now. So, but yeah, so guys, my whole point is you want to stay clear from doing anything impulsively, okay? That's just my whole point, okay? Now, Capricorn, let's get back to you. So, again, utilize this time to heal through those emotions, work through those emotions, you know. It may suck. You may not like the idea of feeling emotional because you are also a very aloof individual. And a lot of people see Capricorn as being cold-hearted, you know, very harsh and very serious and even boring, which I really think obviously is not the case. I think Capricorns are dope as shit, and if half the world would actually listen to a Capricorn, we would actually be all better, okay? Financially, we will be okay. Stability-wise, we will be fine, okay? Emotionally, we would definitely be fine because Capricorns do not wear their heart on their sleeve. So the world, in my opinion, will be a much better place if people would listen more to Capricorns, or even really all of you earth signs, really. Truthfully speaking, because again, I believe that you guys are calculated thinkers. So, Taurus, Capricorn, you got grief. Taurus, you got gossip. Okay, watch who you discuss your personal business with. Okay, there's gonna be people smiling, talking to you, trying to get to know you and be all up in your business, asking you personal questions like, oh, what's your child's name, or what school do he go to, oh, where do you live, like that type of stuff. You never met somebody that just really obsessively nosy. Okay, now be mindful though. Is either these people going to do it to you, or you may find yourself, you being the one, being extra nosy, extra sensitive, feeling like you need to connect more or get out more or socialize a bit more. But be careful who you choose to socialize with. I'm telling you, during Mercury retrograde, especially in a sign like Libra, you want to be very, very careful about who you share your personal life with, okay? Do not, look at these ladies are sitting on the side like, oh God, what does she want now? Like, they don't even want to be bothered, okay? They're like, we do not have time for this, okay? There can also be people, what I love about this energy too is that there can also be people from a distance watching you, okay? Watching you, getting mad because you're clearly winning. Okay, this is like winning season for earth signs at the moment. So a lot of earth signs are currently winning and people can't handle it. Okay, not that we really give a fuck, right? But they're gonna be watching you, Taurus, from a distance, watching your swag, watching how you go to work, watching your ambition, wishing that they can do the same thing. It's like they're constantly losing, earth signs, and you're constantly winning. Like, and everybody's around you is trying to figure out how. You get what I'm saying? Like, how is it that they keep bouncing back from the bullshit? Damn, they keep going through all this drama and all this hurt and all this pain, and they still look good. They still okay. Their marriage is still good. You know, like, you'd be surprised who really sit back and watch you. Like, they will literally sit behind social media and will watch every little thing you do and would not like not one post, but they just want to know what's going on in your life. So I'm telling you now, guys, get like me. I am staying clear from a lot. Like, don't be surprised if you guys do not really see me that much on Instagram or on Facebook or anything. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I'm not dealing with it this season. No. Okay? You're not going to keep that energy vampire mess away. Okay? I don't want it. Get like me, guys. So, Taurus, stay clear from anybody that gossip as well. Okay? So, even though people may be gossiping about you, there may be some people that come at you with drama or that try to start confusion between you and someone else. So be very clear about that. I would try my best to, I'm not saying to isolate and not socialize. I'm just saying be careful with who you socialize with. Okay, don't give out too much information, which I really don't see you doing that anyway. But, you know, Libras are not that talkative either, you know, unless, of course, they got a more chatty energy in their birth chart. But usually Libras are not really that open with their personal business anyway, but they don't mind answering questions. So I feel like, Taurus, I know that you are normally a private person anyway, but this is maybe one of those times when you really want to be private. Like, do not. Keep in mind, Libra is still an air energy. Okay, it still likes drama. So stay clear from drama. Stay clear, and I'm talking to all of you guys at this point, stay clear from energy vampires, okay? They are very real, and they love to come around just to drain your energy. You ever just been having a wonderful day, right? And you just like, you go into work, and here go negative Nancy. Like, she just always have something negative to say. You're like, wow, I love the sunshine today. She's like, yeah, I wish it would go away. You know, like, ugh. Okay, like, can I vibe? Like, can I be happy? Can I feel good? Okay, that's what this is, what I'm feeling like. Like, people just be doing too much. And guys, during Mercury retrograde, you guys will actually get a chance to observe. If I were you, earth signs, I'm telling you, sit back and just watch. Just observe. People are going to begin to reveal themselves, okay? I'm talking about finding out Because that's the thing about Mercury retrograde too. Now it brings up things from the past, brings up things that you don't even want to discuss, okay? Bringing up people from the past, bringing up old issues, okay? That's what Mercury retrograde does, okay? You might go in your closet and find a necklace that you've been looking for like 18 fucking months or something. You might find it literally like in your closet or under the couch or in the cushion, or you might find that $20 bill that you accuse someone of stealing. You might actually find it, okay? Yeah, so be careful of ex-lovers returning. Somebody may pop back up, and especially for you, Capricorn, because I see grief here. Somebody either wants to come in and rescue you from all of this pain because they clearly see what you're going through or what you have been going through, or someone could be coming back to help you heal. Someone that you connect with really deeply, someone that you really care for, but maybe you guys kind of lost contact, you lost touch for whatever reason, okay? They will definitely be trying to come back and either say sorry, they're feeling apologetic for some of you, okay? Or you may be like, listen, you know, I'm not in the mood to really discuss this, you know, but just keep an open heart, okay? I want to say that for all of you guys. Try to keep an open heart. Even you, Virgo, I see isolation here, and I'm saying to myself, why? Why does Virgo want to stay clear? Like, what is it? I feel like you guys will be a bit standoffish at this time, not really caring to socialize at all, okay? Or you could be coming up out of that. Maybe you are regaining some sense of confidence where now you are feeling a bit more confident, you want to talk more, maybe you do want to go out and socialize, and maybe you're just frankly bored. Maybe you do want to have some fun, right? Let's get some clarity on this before I go, okay? So please show me Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo overall life and love energy. Now, I want to also tell you guys, Virgo, this is your blue chakra, is your throat chakra, okay? It's important for you to speak your truth. Let people know, listen, you know, right now, this is not really a good time for me. Or if you do feel good and maybe you do want to go out more, then speak your truth on that as well. If you're feeling like you want to do some more self-care options, maybe you want to just kind of take care of yourself more. And sometimes that does require a little bit of me time. That's okay, but it's so important to speak your truth. I love the throat chakra. Pay attention to your throat, any type of throat irritation, any type of anything dealing with like the esophagus or like your tonsils, anything in this whole area, your neck. Pay attention to that cramps in your neck. You may not be sleeping too well. So that may be, again, why you've been feeling a bit moody, okay? With the green cards here, we know for Capricorn and Taurus, this is your heart chakra. If, you know, we are always blocked when it comes to our heart chakra if our heart is not in it. So if your heart is not in that relationship, let it go. If your heart is not into going back with your ex, then let that person go. If your heart is not into this job, let it go. You may have gotten, for you in Taurus, Capricorn, okay? Both of you may have just recently gotten a grand opportunity, right? But for some reason, it's like, I'm not connecting. Like you ever just went to a job and you just feel good, just being in the atmosphere, like it really make you feel calm and happy and successful, right? And then you go into a job where it's like, maybe you're bored or maybe you're just not feeling the energy. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, if your heart is not in it, let it go. Another opportunity will come for you. In fact, more opportunities are coming for you, Earth sign. So don't stress yourself, okay? Let's get some clarity. Capricorn, I'm telling you, complacency, feeling sad, feeling, and pay attention to this, guys. I see leaves. Here in the States, okay, at the end of the month, it's going to be fall. Obviously, you see my leaves, okay? I love fall, but I'm gonna get back to that. Let's see, Taurus, huh? Oh my God, Taurus, you got more green. What is going on with your heart chakra, my love? Ooh, wow, growth. Virgo, wow, Virgo, this is deep. I love this. This is like twin flame energy here. This is like iconic. This is clarity coming in for you. Wow, that is, wow. So these fellas here, they are, whoever these people are, they're like basically, it seemed like as if they're asking for permission, or they're asking for a sense of guidance, or they're asking to be prepped for something. They're asking to be, yeah, I said guidance, right? Yeah, I like that word better. So I think that they're asking for a sense of guidance. You know, obviously you see the forefathers here, the ancestors, you see the portal, you know, it's like they came here to help you. So the universe is helping you with this tough decision that you have to make. The universe is guiding you during Mercury retrograde to literally, so maybe it is a good idea for you to isolate and kind of just have that me time. Excuse me. So maybe it is good for you, Virgo, to have like that me time, to kind of concentrate a bit more, focus a bit more on you and the things that you love to do, and just basically do you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, don't allow people to make you feel guilty, Virgo, for looking out for yourself every once in a while. Okay, why did I get tongue twisted? That was crazy. All right, so you know. But I love this card, guys. It doesn't pop out that often, so I love when it appears. Wow, that's beautiful, Virgo. Whatever, it's kind of like your wishes are being granted, you know, kind of like your ancestors or, you know, your loved ones from the past are coming to visit you. Oh, I have to sneeze, which means I'm telling the truth. I don't want to sneeze right now. I don't want to sneeze. It was like really strong. Okay, so Virgo, it's like your wishes are being granted. Like, you know, your spirit guides are like, listen, I'm going to help you. Don't you worry. Stop isolating. Stop worrying so much. I got you. I got you. Okay, I love that energy, Virgo. That's beautiful for you. Taurus, look at this. I'm wondering, I mean, okay, so we got gossip. Maybe you are separating yourself from people that are kind of negative or toxic, okay? Maybe you are evolving at this point. It says, but in the background here, it says emergency room. I don't know why. Again, I feel like the heart chakra, of course, is always about emotions and heartfelt emotions, healing. So you are healing from something, okay? And maybe that's why people are talking. They're like, wow, he's different these days. You know, like, what's going on with him? You know, he's not the same. He doesn't even talk to me the same. You know, like, what's going on? You know, or this person maybe, yeah, really feel, it might be a few people that feel like this about you. Like, they may feel like something is shifting or changing about you. It could be your family saying things. It could be your spouse or your loved one saying something. It could be your children maybe looking up like, okay, what is the glow for? Maybe they're seeing a side of you that they haven't seen in a while. Maybe they've seen a side of you that they've never seen. So Taurus, this does signify growth and healing, paint a different picture. I'm looking at the paintbrush she has in her hand here. It's, you know, different perspective, you know, and maybe that's why they're looking at her like that too. Maybe they're trying to like, well, this is what I believe, you know, and you're like, listen, you know, it's like you're changing your perspective, Taurus. So you're definitely evolving to a place of growth, and you're going somewhere emotionally. It's like you're not accepting the things that you used to accept, because you realize that later on it always leads to regret. So you're definitely a lot more mature now. You're taking a much more mature approach. Mercury retrograde is going to be good for you, earth signs. I'm telling you, I'm talking about profound, okay? Not unprofound, but just profound healing, okay? This is beautiful. I love it. Capricorn, you are definitely taking some time to focus. Again, I just feel like you're focusing on you, and okay, because I feel like you have had so much pain recently, like in the last year, maybe, or the last 7 months. Shit, for some of you, it could have been years that you've been going through things, right? The struggle just has been real. Let's just keep it funky, okay? The struggle may have just been real, okay? Emotionally real. Okay, maybe you felt like really down. Maybe you had some really dark days. Maybe you had some really depressing days. You know, Capricorns tend to go through that a lot. You guys haven't always had it easy growing up, you know? So it's like Capricorn, a lot of people think Capricorns are kind of like a stick in the mud, but they don't realize Capricorn are fucking ancient. You know, like, you guys been here before, you know what I mean? Like, you guys literally are like one of the smartest people in the zodiac, okay? Very wise at such a young age. And so are you really bitter, or are you just was raised that way? Were you raised to just be strong-headed and independent and all for self and focused on you? Maybe you were raised that way, and maybe to some people, maybe it had pushed people away. Again, you may have had some difficulty even in relationships, and maybe it have hurt you so much, but some type of breakthrough or healing is coming through during Mercury retrograde, because you're going to be thinking about it a lot, contemplating a lot, okay? Feeling really comfortable. It's like it's kind of weird, because it's like you're uncomfortable, but then you're also very comfortable within this pain, and the universe is like, no, you have to stop being okay with being disrespected. Not that Capricorns ever would be, but for sometimes when you go into a really dark place, you're not always thinking clearly. You're not really using like your best mindset, you know? So I feel like this is a time where you do need to heal, Capricorn, because something has definitely been really on your heart and really stopping you from going after what you want. And this season, I feel very strongly, you know, that Capricorns, you guys are going to have a breakthrough season. This is really one of those moments, Capricorn, when you're dominating shit. You don't care. Like, you're not tolerating the disrespect. You're not dealing with the heartache. You're not dealing with the unnecessary pain. You're just like, listen, I just want to focus on me and my goals and my money. Fuck the bullshit. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, you're shutting down and you're going after what you want. And it is what it is, because you don't want to be like this anymore. You don't want to cry. You don't want to sit up all night stressed out, worrying. Okay? You're comfortable being you right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you do need a moment to yourself, because you know what? You're going to have many days towards the end of September, going into the first week of October, considering we do have actually a Pisces full moon approaching us at the end of September. And then we also have a new moon in Libra October 6th, give or take a day. And then we have Mercury retrograde dead back in the middle of that. Okay, so I'm talking about emotions running high, getting overly sensitive, probably for nothing really big at all. So I'm telling you guys right now, be on the lookout for these different emotions. But when I say healing is coming in for all of you guys, I think I'm going to title your video that. It is time to heal, my love. It is healing season for earth signs. And guess what? With Capricorns and Taurus and Virgos heal, and they heal themselves, and they are taking care of themselves, you guys thrive. So it's no wonder why everybody's sitting around gossiping and talking and wondering and waiting and watching. They want to know what you guys are up to. And they could keep on watching, because guess what? If you guys are like me, you're like, listen, boy, bye, okay? Bye, Felicia, okay? Nobody cares. If you want to watch and observe and be nosy, like, do what you want to do, right? But guess what? My earth signs are still going to be winning. And guess what? And they could still just be mad, because you guys are definitely going to be winning this season. Even after Mercury goes direct, you guys are still going to be killing it. So I can't wait to do, like, you know, the end of the year when Venus go retrograde in Capricorn. Now that's going to be some shit to talk about. But I love you guys. Stay tuned. I will see you guys in October for November, and November for December, and whatever else, okay? God's willing. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Be blessed. Please check out my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, stay tuned. You know, follow me on Instagram and stuff like that, so you guys can be updated with everything that's going to be happening with G1 Insights for the next 6-7 months, okay? Because it's about to get crazy in 2022, okay? I love you guys. Bye.